my journey to the dark side started early. When I was 4, my parents sent me to live with my grandmother, and it started there, right? I was always a sad kid because I was just wondering why. Why is this happening to me? And then I started to realize, that I can't just be in that state either. The world isn't very accepting of that. So I learned how to turn my feelings off, right? And my balance was I always had the ability to make people feel good and laugh. And that was my, fix. At the expense of my feelings, I could always make somebody feel good. And that, gave me the illusion of feeling good. So that was my life. And, one thing that I didn't realize was, the more you turn off your feelings, the harder it is to turn back on. And then you reach a point where you're like, yeah, I don't think they can come back on, right? And if they do, it's very intermittent. It's very uncontrollable, right? So now, I'm in a bad state, right? That's a bad place to be in when you can't turn your feelings on because, that's what I call dead inside. I call it dead inside. People call it numb. Dead inside just fits my mentality. But once you're there, now you're in trouble because like bad things become good to you. And you get to a point to where you're like, why do I even want to turn my feelings on? You're looking at the world and all this shit going on. So now you're in trouble, right? And every day is just a roll of the dice. And, every outcome is usually a bad one. So you just run with it, right? Because you're enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? So, as I got into my teenage years, I started to become just the person, my least favorite form. Okay, the form that nobody wants to ever be around, myself included, right? And I had to balance that. So, that's the origin story of, my dead inside journey. You know what I mean? So that's the start of it. And now, as a young adult, I'm just trying to figure, life out. So stay tuned. As always, stay petty. Petty Lou, yeah.